Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. We will get started. We are here at the Eagle Pass Independent School District regular board meeting. Today being Wednesday, April 9th, 2025. It is 5:47 p.m. and we call this meeting to order. Mr. Mijares, will you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to be Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Mr. Mijares. Now we will go through roll call. We have Ms. Hilda P. Martinez, Vice President, present. Mr. Christopher Hiller, Secretary, present. Mr. Morris Lipson, Jr., present. Mr. Jaime C. Barrera, present. Mr. Tom Gonzalez, present. Our Superintendent, Mr. Samuel Mijares, present. And we have Ms. Valerie Carrillo, attorney here, and myself, Jorge Barrera, present. We do have citizens' communications and recognitions. We have, first one is Juan and Angelica Rivera.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Each speaker will have 3 minutes. Just want to make sure everyone knew that. We don't always have public comment speakers, so I just want to make that clear. And
Sure.
The board can't respond by law, but they are here to listen to you. Thank you.
Thank you. In that case, before my time has started, let me clear, because I promised that my emotions and my anger will not get to me. So bear with me, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Juan Rivera. This is my wife, Angelica Rivera. We are parents of Mariana. And we are here today asking equality and justice from the school board committee. It started at an incident of 2 Eagle Pass high schoolers jumping on another student and blasting on social media. As parents, we are all know how devastating that could be. And under no circumstances that should ever be allowed. What's so alarming is the alleged victim is in another case shows him as an alleged aggressor. Ladies and gentlemen, in front of you, there's a request form of all records in case number 2205-1989, the assault on my little girl, Friday, May 6, 2022, at 3:20 p.m. at Liberty Elementary School. It includes picture where she got punched in the mouth, her busted lip, and her loss of her tooth. My wife and I are under the impression that we were getting a phone call by the probation officer taking the case, or the arresting officer, something indicating that a question should be followed whether we want to press charges to the assault, when nothing like that happened. Instead, the charges were dropped from an assault to a misdemeanor. Now, someone twice her size, 1 year older than her, already heading out to 7th grade. As a father, I took it as an insult. It felt that it felt like the punishment was just a slap in the hand. So my wife and I immediately spoke with the police chief, and because your chief of police in Esencio felt that my daughter did not suffer permanent bodily injuries, that the district attorney will make him lower the charges regardless. When we confronted the superintendent, Mr. Mijares, the situation that whatever his chief of police decisions, that his chief of police makes, he'll back him up. I don't know if that was the right call or not. How ironic, the aggressor in this case that happened a few weeks ago is now the victim. Ironically, isn't it? Well, we just found out that the victim belongs to an ISD employee.
All right, I'm gonna pause right quickly. You have 15 seconds left, but I just wanna, and you haven't done this yet, but I just wanna make you mindful that FERPA does not allow any discussion of other students' names, only your own.
No, I'm not saying any names.
Which you've done, thank you. I just wanna let you know.
No names allowed.
Thank you.
Well, going back to what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen of the school board, these charges that we're asking, we needed to go ahead and be dropped for a assault to a misdemeanor to help the families that are actually struggling with these alleged victims, the alleged aggressors. If they cannot be lowered, and if you feel that these assault charges need to be ongoing, then I request for my case to be reopened and we seek justice for my daughter. Questions? Then thank you.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Rivera. Next up, we have Ms. Diamantina Galindo.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Diamantina Galindo. I am a born and raised resident of Eagle Pass, Texas. I am currently working for Southwest Texas College as an instructor. From the 11 years I have been working with the college, for 7 years I worked alongside Ms. Castillon from EPISD, CTE department, and high school counselors teaching the medical assistant, phlebotomy technician, and EKG technician program at the Frank Chisholm Regional Center for CC Wynn and Eagle Pass High School students. But first and foremost, I am the mother of one of the young students who was part of the fight on Thursday, March 27th. Never as a student of EPISD, as an instructor or resident of this community, have I seen extreme actions and punishment being taken by the city of Eagle Pass and EPISD for a school fight. Friday, March 28th at 8 a.m., I received a call to take my son to EPISD police for questioning. After 15 minutes of interviewing my son, they made me aware that he would have to be detained. EPISD police said the process would take an hour and a half and I could return to get him. Within that hour and a half that I was waiting outside, they had the juvenile probation officer questioning my son without me being present. Now we have to remember, he is underage, and neither my husband nor I signed anything for them to be able to speak with him without our presence. The juvenile probation officer came outside to the parking lot where I was parked and told me my son had been calm and cooperative, but that he had been given some questions to answer and rated high in anger and suicidal. If this was the case, why was he not sent for further evaluation? I'm in the medical field, and that is usually what we do. Instead, the decision was to send him to a detention center away from home and family. Like if that was going to help. But please tell me, how was that going to help him? Also, the juvenile probation officer made me aware that the night of the incident, the DA's office impatiently kept calling and texting, wanting to know what happened, why there wasn't any report of the fight, and that they needed to act now. By 3:45 p.m., my son was in front of the DA judge, and by 5 p.m., he was transferred to the Laredo Detention Center without even letting me say goodbye to him because they assumed I was not going, although they were the ones that told me to go grab something to eat for him before he left. My son is a student who has never been in trouble, not even a parent conference. He is a person who keeps to himself and only gets out of his shell when he's around family and friends. My son has good grades and a respectful person. He is a gentle giant. The juvenile probation officer went to his counselor and teachers, and there was not even one negative thing said about him. He is a boy who doesn't even go out, but maybe twice or maximum 3 times a month. He is someone who also knows about responsibilities. He does daily chores at home and participates with me in community events. This is who my son is, not the criminal that everyone has made him seem. Mr. Mijares, I listened to your interviews on social media about how you are here to protect our students, even the victims and aggressors. So my question to you is, how did you protect my son? This was an EPISD issue, and you let the people of Maverick County be the ones to decide the destiny of my son, instead of EPISD investigating first who these children are and the reason this incident happened. Our children were exposed all over social media. Local, out of town, and international media has been exposing and saying every unpleasant thing about our children and our family. People mentioned we were cartel, threatening our children to be beaten, taken to Mexico, and even called animals. So how are you going to protect them from this? Are we going to be able to keep them safe? If my son is going to get charges for what he did, are we going to be able to press charges against the person who took the video and exposed it on social media? Are we able to press charges against all the people who threatened our children and our family? I have said it since the beginning. I do not excuse my son's actions, but the only reason extreme actions were taken was because all of the comments being thrown at EPISD and local politicians on social media. How was this a professional decision? You are making an example out of my son and using him as a scapegoat to make the people happy. By doing this, you are not looking at the well-being of my son, but only yours, and it contradicts your statement of protecting every student of EPISD. So moving forward, I want to know if the investigation has been completed. The fight did not happen because my son did not like the way the student was sitting or looking that day. For every cause, there is a reaction, and my son was a victim of this student before becoming his aggressor. It happened because this student is disrespectful, and we can confirm that he is a problem not only to my son, but to many others who have not spoken out. This is a student who has a history of being in DAEP and has assaulted a student before. He needs to be aware and be accountable for his actions, so this does not happen to him again. My son is completely remorseful for his actions, and I can assure you that he regrets
Ma'am,
action.
I'm sorry, your time was up a little while ago. They went ahead and let you continue to finish, but your time's been up for a while.
Okay, well, thank you for the opportunity to speak. Thank you.
Thank you. Last one, Ms. Chantel Capetillo.
Good afternoon. My name is Chantal Capetillo.
Good afternoon.
I'm an employee for Camino Real. One of my son was involved in an incident as well as a current parent. He was one of the aggressors. The reason why he was being bullied by the victim. I mean, he can only take so much. But I understand it's not acceptable what he did. I understand that. But as a parent and deeply concerned, disappointed, and lack of adequate supervision and support provided to our children at Eagle Pass High School, the incident involving our children has raised serious questions about the school's commitment in ensuring student safety and well-being. We are particularly troubled by the absence of an adult supervision during the incident and how it could be that no staff members or administrators were present and attentive or provide guidance. This lack of oversight has left our children vulnerable and has had a significant impact on our emotional and psychological well-being. Furthermore, we are dismayed by the fact that our child is being singled out and held accountable for an incident that is not entirely their fault. We have witnessed instances in the past where our other students have been involved in serious incidents, yet no meaningful actions was taken. It appears that our child is being unfairly targeted and set as an example. We urge the school administration to take a closer look at the policies and procedures to ensure that all students receive the support and supervision they need. We request a thorough investigation in this incident and comprehensive plan to prevent similar incidents in occurring in our future. This really affected our son emotionally. My son is the best son ever. He's very helpful, very attentive, has never been in trouble ever. And now this, how he was taken to juvie and everything from one day to another, it really affected not just him, but us as a family. So we want to know what's the procedures in this, what actions are going to be taken accountable. They're just juveniles. Things happen, videos have been posted from other children, fights, nothing has been done. But then in social media, people say that our son are supposed to be set an example what can happen. Why is it happening now? Why are they being sentenced to this extreme? Why now? Why him? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. We will now move to recognitions. Number 1, recognition of the CC Win High School Maverick Girls Golf Team for earning the district championship title for 3 consecutive years.
Good evening, Mr. President, distinguished members of the board, and of course, Superintendent Mijares. Thank you for allowing me to spend some time with you this evening. Our first recognition of the night is to celebrate your 3-time Girls Golf District Champs, your very own CC Win Lady Mavericks. This golf season has been another hole-in-one as the Mavericks could not be contained on the field, and we could not be happier about this future dynasty in the making. Congratulations, ladies, and keep your streak alive. At this time, we bring forward the team and invite the board and superintendent to come up for photos. At this time, if there are any parents that would like to move to the middle of the aisle, you can do so before we take our official photo. If you'd like to come up and get your own photo, you can do so at this time. Up next, it's time we bring up your very own Eagle Pass High School varsity soccer team that battled it out this season and earned their first playoff bid in 20 years. Led by Coach Reese, the gentlemen and coaches had a remarkable season. Okay, as we're setting up the photo, once again, if there are any parents that would like to come to the middle aisle, you can do so at this time to get your photo. For outstanding achievement in leadership, service, and activities that improve the school and community, Eagle Pass High School Student Council has been named a Sweepstakes Council. Sweepstakes councils must be recognized as an outstanding student council and will receive awards in DASH, Pride and Patriotism, and Energy and Environment, as well as submitting community service reports. Way to go, Eagle Stuco! At this time, if there are any parents who'd like to come up and get their photo, you can do so. Eagle Pass High School is known for their baseball dynasty, and that's all because of their coach, Reynald Mendoza. Reynald Mendoza has been received a monumental milestone in his coaching career, his 400th win. On January 10th, the Texas High School Baseball Coaches Association recognized this incredible accomplishment that speaks highly of Coach Mendoza's dedication, leadership, and unwavering ability to motivate. Congrats, Coach. If the family is here, we invite you to join us for the photo. If Coach Mendoza's family is here, we invite you up for the photo. No. The next one, when we bring up Coach Silva. On Friday, January 10th, Coach Henry Silva from your Eagle Pass High School baseball team was formally recognized by the Texas High School Baseball Coaches Association as Assistant Coach of the Year. Coach Silva has worked tirelessly for the years and, of course, with Eagle Baseball, and this honor was well-deserved and earned. Once again, we invite Coach Silva's family to join us for the photo. And now we bring up all of Eagle Baseball to come up to join us for a photo. If there are any parents here who would like to get a photo, this is your time to do so. Hey, Coach. Perfecto Mancha Stallion Cheer competed in San Antonio, Texas on March 9th in the Fun Cheer National Championship. The team was proud to represent Mustang Country and brought home a hard-fought national championship title. Way to go, Mustang Cheer. At this time, if there are any parents who'd like to come up to get their photo, you can do so at this time. Congratulations goes out to the Graves Elementary Tiger Cheer Team for their showing up and showing out at the MCDA Cheer Competition. They competed in the MCDA 2025 Cheer Competition in Six Flags and brought home a first place intermediate division championship title. Everyone had a great time representing the Tiger Country and a job well done. Parents, if you'd like to come up, you can do so now. Did we forget about the recognition? Oh, and then they changed. Oh, I walked back there and like there's one like in a Yankee. Like they're all like Up next, we give a big congratulations to the Serna Division III Lady Stallion basketball team and coaches for their undefeated season. The girls hit the paint hard this season and brought home yet another division championship. Congrats, ladies and coaches. If we have any parents that would like to come up and get their photo, you can do so now. Seckle Mines Elementary danced their way into victory at the Rockstar Pop competition in Corpus Christi, Texas. The Tiny Gems and Gems both snagged first place in their respective POM divisions. And of course, the older Gems brought home the title of overall grand champion, earning them a Nationals Florida bid. Way to dance your heart out, ladies. While we're setting up the girls, if there are any parents who'd like to come up and get their photo, you can do so now. Congratulations goes out to the Liberty Lady Eagle Division I softball team. The girls did an amazing job this season and brought home the illustrious city championship win. Way to hit it out of the park, ladies. Georgia. At this time, parents, you are invited to come forward for a photo. The Liberty Eagles Girls Division III softball team proved to everyone what it truly means to be a Diamond Girl when they snagged themselves a city championship for Eagle Country. Congrats, Lady Eagles. So I think we probably got the drift now. Parents, you can come up and get your photo at this time. Also, just for reference, all photos taken tonight are free for download on our district website tomorrow. Liberty Elementary would like to send out an eagle-sized congratulations to their boys Division I baseball team for their remarkable season. They played hard and were ultimately named city champs. Way to go, boys! Parents, we do invite you up to take some photos at this time. Your Liberty Division II baseball team took home the city championship by playing strong and playing hard. Thank you to all the coaches for volunteering your time this season for this great group of kids. Go Eagles! You heard all about Division I. We just heard about Division II. Let's wrap this up with your Liberty Division III boys baseball team for winning the big city championship game. What a great way to close out a great season. Go Eagles! They shoot, they score. The Liberty Elementary Division II basketball team went home with the city championship earlier this season, ranking up some more hardware for Eagle Country. And now we'll close up tonight with your lucky number 7th Liberty recognition, recognizing your Division III Liberty Boys basketball team for also winning their very own city championship title.
Wait, so we forgot to.
That's a lot of handshaking.
At this time, we will take number 5, the district reports and presentations. We will take 1 through 4 together. Any questions from the board? How are we?
Hello. Just a reminder, next board meeting, we will be having the first budget workshop for next year's budget. That's already completed, so just FYI, that's going to be a very important workshop that we're going to have. Finances still look good. We continue to do well. Our revenues in the M&O on page 63, that's our M&O fund. Our total revenues, we're at 89 million. We've received 89 million so far for the first 7 months. Expenditures, we have less expenditures, which is good, than revenues. We're at $52 million. Year to date on the revenues, we're at 78%, which is almost collected. We've gotten a high percentage of collections on the revenues, which is good. And expenditures, we have been able to keep them down at 55%. Utilities continue to do well. We have 5 months worth of utilities all the way through January 31st. And we are looking at saving close to $400,000 at the end of the year. We've been able to do that for since we did the E3 renovations. And we've been able to save money on the electricity. Taxes, we collected a big portion of the taxes already. As you know, we have the deadline of February 1st. We've collected 89% of our taxes as of the end of this month, of March. That concludes the reports. Are there any questions?
Questions from the board? If not, thank you, Mr. Mijares.
Thank you.
We'll move to number 6, action items. Number 1, consider and take appropriate action on the request to certify all items listed on the 2025-2026 certification of provision of instructional materials survey. Mr. Mijares?
Yes, this is just to assure that we comply with all the TEEGs being aligned. Any questions, we have Mr. Chaitis here.
Any questions from the board? If not, do we have a motion?
So move.
A motion by Trustee Hiller. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Trustee Gonzalez. No other questions? All in favor? All opposed? No, this is an action item. We're good? Motion passes unanimous. Number 2, consider and take appropriate action on the request to approve the summer work schedule for the District Service Center staff and the campus administrative staff for the months of May, June, July, and August. Mr. Mijares?
Yes, we have the calendar that was given to everybody. We in the summer months, we work from 8 to 3, I believe, and Fridays off. And that's what I'm taking to the board to approve.
Do you have any questions from the board? If not, do we have a motion? Motion by, we have a motion by Trustee Gonzalez. Do we have a second? Second by Trustee Barrera. If no other questions, all in favor? All opposed? Motion passes unanimous. We will now move to item number 7, consent items. We'll take 1 through 6 together. Any questions on consent?
I think there's going to be
Okay.
abstention.
If there are no questions, do we have a motion to approve the consent items?
We're going to have one abstention.
Will do. We have a motion? A motion by Trustee Martinez. Do we have a second? I'll second.
Abstention on number 5.
Yeah. Oh, they were calling for the vote. So, Mr. President, I'll abstain from item number 5.
We have an abstention by Trustee Hiller on number 5.
Mr. President, I'll abstain on item number 5.
And we have Trustee Lipson abstain from number 5 as well. So all in favor? They're abstaining. All opposed? Motion passes.
The way it really should go is it for clarity of record, so it's clear, you just pull the two items separately, that way you have the separate vote on those two items, or the one item. The one item, and then the two can abstain on that one. So,
Okay.
so you can all vote.
All right, let's go back and do that. I think that'd be a good idea. We're
just
going to
for
pull number 5 off for
a
right
clear
now.
record, yeah, you'll take it for separate vote.
Okay, so we'll do 1 through 4 on consent items.
Six.
And 6, I'm sorry, yes. 1 through 4 and then 6 on the consent items. Do we have a motion to approve 1 through 4 and 6? Motion by Trustee Martinez. Do we have a second? Second by Trustee Hiller. All in favor?
Yeah.
All opposed? Motion passes. Now we will consider number 5. And we have an abstention by Trustee Hiller and Trustee Lipson on number 5. All in favor to approve number 5? Okay, yes, I'm sorry. Is there a motion to approve number 5? We do have to, because since we pulled it out. Do we have a motion to approve number 5? We have a motion by Trustee Martinez. Do we have a second? Second by Trustee Gonzalez. All in favor?
Is Padilla gonna vote or no?
I'm abstaining.
You're abstaining, okay.
And we have Trustee Jaime Barrera abstaining on number 5 as well. So we have 3 ayes, opposed, nobody, so motion passes?
Yeah, you don't count the ones that are.
Correct. Okay, motion passes. For the donation, make sure on behalf of the board, they thank, you thank them, please. All right. At this time, the Board of Trustees of the Eagle Pass Independent School District will convene in closed session as authorized by the Texas Government Code, Chapter 551, to deliberate upon the following matters. Number 8, the board will hear the request to hire personnel to fill vacancies pursuant to TGC 551.074. The board will hear the request. Number 2, the board will hear the request to hire a professional employee to be assigned as language arts director, subject to possible future reassignment by the superintendent, TGC 551.074. Number 3, the board will hear the request to approve term contracts as presented, TGC 551.074. And number 4, the board will consult with its attorney regarding the student code of conduct and student safety procedures, TGC 551.071. Do I have a motion to convene in closed session? A motion by Trustee Hiller. Do we have a second? Second by Trustee Barrera. All in favor? Motion passes. The time is 6:52 p.m. and the date is Wednesday, April 9, 2025. And the Board of Trustees is now in closed session and no action will be taken in closed session. is 8:04 p.m. The date is Wednesday, April 9, 2025, and the Board of Trustees of the Eagle Pass Independent School District is now in open session, and we will move to item number 9. Item number 9, number 1, the board will consider and take appropriate action on the request to hire personnel to fill vacancies as discussed in closed session pursuant to TGC 551.074.
Mr. President, I move to approve the request to hire personnel to fill vacancies as discussed in closed session pursuant to the TGC 551.074.
We have a motion by trustee Jaime Barrera. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Hiller. Any other questions? If not, all in favor? All opposed? Motion passes unanimous. Number 2, the board will consider and take appropriate action on the request to hire a professional employee to be assigned as language art director subject to possible future reassignment by the superintendent as discussed in closed session pursuant to TGC 551.074.
Mr. President, I move to approve the request to hire Carlos M. Rodriguez, a professional employee, to be assigned as language arts director, subject to possible future reassignment by the superintendent as discussed in closed session pursuant to TGC 551.074.
We have a motion by trustee Lipson. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by trustee Jaime Barrera. Any other questions? If not, all in favor? All opposed? Motion passes. Number 3, the board will consider and take appropriate action on the request to approve term contracts as presented and discussed in closed session pursuant to TGC 551.074.
Mr. President, I move to approve the request to approve term contracts as presented and discussed in closed session pursuant to TGC 551.074.
We have a motion by trustee Gonzalez. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Hiller. Any other questions? If not, all in favor? All opposed? Motion passes. You have something here? Okay. At this time, we will do number 10, correspondence and information. Mr. Mijares?
Yes, just to let the board know, there was a lot of events. So Mari made a great recommendation. She always has good recommendations. And just to let you know that we gave you guys the calendar, okay, of all the events, because there's a lot of events. So just make sure that you can look at that calendar, and it'll be in your board calendar on your phone. And we have a printed copy and an electronic copy, just in case you need to know about the events. Thank you.
Perfect. And we're moving to number 11, adjournment. Do we have a motion to adjourn? Motion by trustee Hiller. Do we have a second? Second by trustee Lipson. All in favor? All opposed? Motion passes. It is 8:07 in the Wednesday, April 9, 2025, and this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.